Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of Reecee News. And there might be some things revealed this week from Nintendo, and I only think one of them is true. I mean, there's a possibility we could get the other, but the first thing that I do think will probably happen this week is Nintendo will reveal their E3 plans for what they're going to do during E3, what day they'll have the Direct, what day they'll have the Treehouse, basically what they'll do during E3, or if they'll do like some sort of event during it, like Smash Bros. Splatoon or something like that. And yeah, I'm definitely thinking we'll see a Treehouse maybe for the days after the Direct, or maybe we'll. One of my ideas is that they could possibly do a Direct each day of E3, like a smaller Direct that shows different things on each one. I know that's just kind of my idea, but I think there has been like some leaks and stuff like that, but I'm not really believing them. This is more of my concept that I have, but I think it would be nice if they just did one big Direct and then had the tree houses after like they usually do. And basically, like, there are some rumors, and I guess it's kind of basically just speculated to that Nintendo will be like revealing their plans for E3 this week, and I'll probably do a video about it like that, keep updated on everything when they do announce their plans and everything. So I'm definitely thinking it will be sometime this week, either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday is probably around the time they'll do it. Probably tomorrow is probably the most likely date that they'll reveal everything for E3, because they usually announce stuff on Tuesdays. And we'll see, maybe we'll get like a Direct on the 12th, and then we'll have tree houses after that. That's probably the most likely thing we'll see for that. And the other thing that is less likely, but there's still a possibility that this could happen. I have a feeling this is probably going to be during E3, but there is some evidence that they could reveal this before E3, but it's the Nintendo Switch Pro, and I know that's kind of like heavily rumored and speculated, but I feel like there is some credibility behind it, and personally, I really don't think it's going to happen before E3, the announcement of the Switch Pro, but there definitely is a chance they could, knowing that they could reveal the games for the Switch Pro at E3, and then they'll get the announcement of the Switch Pro out of the way before E3, or maybe they'll announce their E3 plans at the same time as the Switch Pro, I'm not sure, but I'd say if they were going to reveal the Switch Pro before E3, it would be like sometime around this time, since Nintendo would probably do it like more than a week before E3, probably, because I feel like it's a little too close to E3 if they're gonna do it before E3, just the week of E3, or, well, the week that starts before E3, so yeah, I have a feeling they could probably do it just like a drop, like the Switch or the Nintendo Switch Lite, kind of like how they did in 2019. And I feel like if they were going to actually release this console, it's probably going to be around September through November, somewhere around there, kind of usually when they release their consoles like that. And there was an Amazon listing. I'm not entirely sure if it was true or not, because it was called New Nintendo Switch Pro, which kind of seems like a joke, honestly. But it could always be like a mistranslation because it was from a different country or something like that, so it could still be kind of credible. If we're seeing an Amazon listing around this time, it might signify something about a Nintendo announcement happening sometime soon. But the new Nintendo Switch Pro thing seems kind of funny to me, if it's just not like a mistranslation or anything like that. So, I do think it's possible if we're going to have the Switch Pro this year, it's going to be somewhere around this time, either around now or E3. I do think it's kind of interesting that they'll do it around or before E3, but that's definitely a possibility if they were just going to go full out on announcing the games that will be with it. I guess obviously the games probably won't be all exclusive, they'll just be like they'll run better on the Switch Pro, they'll have like more advanced graphics and stuff like that, and be optimized for the Switch Pro while they still run decently on the Switch. So Yeah, I could definitely see that happening, and I feel like the naming would probably be like Super Nintendo Switch. That's what a lot of people were saying. I really like the name Super Nintendo Switch because, I mean, I really like the Super Nintendo. I think that would be like a pretty cool name for it. And there's just been a lot of information coming out about the Nintendo Switch Pro, even more so than last year or any time earlier this year. Kind of like right before the Switch Lite came, or the Switch Lite was announced, there was a lot of information about that. And I even covered that on Reecee News. Well, it was new, like the first few episodes. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.